Well, good morning. It's about an hour and a half later than what we wanted to get started, but we're finally getting started. We're going to go up to the Mica Mine, and someone mentioned that it was a little overgrown part of the trail, so we'll see how that looks. That happened last year, but it's not too far back to the mine, and we'll see how the trail looks. So, are you ready to go?
Yes.
All right, let's head on down the trail then. So when we got here this morning, there were only 2 cars in the parking lot. Now there are still just 2 cars in the parking lot after we arrived, because 1 car just left. But I remember doing this last year, and it was it's a nice trail. You get a lot of shade because of the canyon. So it is a nice trail and relatively flat. You know, you go down to it, and then when you get done, you got to come back up. So this isn't necessarily the main trail. This just takes you down into where you connect up to the trail. So the connector from the parking lot back behind us on down to the trail is a wash that we have to descend. And I actually think it's better to go down that way. I remember from last year when we were here. But it's essentially a wash. So it's a little tricky in places, but it's not too bad. There are some little steep step downs on this, and you can see how it starts to get a little steeper. And we got to go all the way down to the sign way down there, and that's where the trail actually begins. So it's a little bit of a climbing down. This is Nancy trying to navigate one of the little steps as you go down, and as you can see, there's a lot of little steps to go down to finally when we get down to where the trail is. I think now we are the only people on the trail. Someone just passed us coming out, and it is so quiet down here except for us. So like I said, I think we're the only people here. So we'll go down here. We're not going to go to Rough Canyon because that's rough. We're going to go over to Mica Mine. So let's head over that way. So already down here on this trail, we've come across bits of mica and bits of quartz. You can see the ground is just shimmers in places, and the rocks shimmer from the crystal that's in them. So we should be able to get some good quartz and mica samples today along this trail. Just from all the debris over here, this water must have been running pretty swiftly after a good strong rain. And I know we've had a couple of good strong rains here in this area. And last year, I think it was at this point, we were crossing, and this was still a little muddy. So this year, it is not. It is bone dry. So it'll make our crossing a whole lot easier. It is just so quiet here. It makes me, and I notice I do it a lot when I'm out. It's so quiet, it makes you want to whisper. Just sort of try to preserve the quiet of the area and to listen. Looks like something fell here and had to be broken up a little bit to clear the trail. So we got sage growing here, and if I remember last year, there was roses further on down, and I was able to gather a few rose hips down that way. But I don't know about you, but I'm just loving the quietness of the area. You can definitely feel the temperature difference when you go from shade into sun. Like I said, we got a late start this morning because somebody, me, forgot to set the alarm. So hopefully we'll be able to beat the heat today, and hopefully we'll spend more time in the shade than in the sun. Getting back into the shade here. Quite a temperature difference, feel, especially on the skin. You can see, look at this here, evidence of water that has swept down through here during heavy rains. I would not want to be here during a rainstorm. As Nancy would say, she'd say, I wish I had a drone, and then I could just be overhead top of it and looking down on the rushing water. But this is just very, very quiet here. Very peaceful. And I don't know, I just love the silence. Knowing that in a couple of weeks, we've got to go back to hustle and bustle. And not looking forward to it. We just crossed to the other side of the dry wash, which runs right through there. And if I remember correctly, last year there was some water up here. I don't know how much there will be this year, as dry as everything is, but we shall see. But I think last year, we actually walked up through there, if I'm not mistaken. The black streaks are what they call desert varnish. It's basically like an iron oxide from erosion on the rocks. There was Nancy getting my picture, so I'm going to get her on video. But oh, it's so nice and cool here in the shade. It feels really, really good. But of course, too, I think what's helping cool is right over there is where the wash is. And even though it's dry, I think that's helping also cool this down just a little bit here. But this is a short trail. It's only 1.3 miles one way. So it's not bad at all. And like I said, except for the initial part where you go down to get to the trail marker, it's relatively flat. I'm always wary on these open rock surfaces like this if some snake might be deciding to sun himself. Now you look here, you see these cuts in the rock. These were drilled in there. They were some sort of cable or something that was used for when they would be back up here and be mining the quartz and the mica. So that's evidence of some mining activity back up here. But you can see we're going right now up a dry wash. So makes it a little challenging just because of the loose rock, but it's not bad at all. I think does the trail go up that way? I'm not sure. This is where it gets a little confusing because you have the river, the wash. Let me go up here. Let me scout out and see where we're supposed to go. This is what I was talking about. Look at the size of this thing. Nance, stand there next to it so people can get a perspective on how big this vein is here. I mean, that's huge. And you can see it goes sort of underground there, and no telling how far under it goes below us here. But that is a huge piece. You want me to carry that back to the car, Nance?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right, all right. Let's do it. Do you have a napkin, and I'll pick it up?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right. Here we go. On down the trail. Oh, by the way, the napkin joke, that's a little inside joke. If you want to know about it, just put a message out there, and I'll tell you the story of the napkin and the cactus. See, Nancy's like, yeah, all right, on down the trail. Oh, it feels good to be in the shade, and that breeze feels wonderful, really wonderful. I think it's supposed to hit 95 today here. So, but right now, I think when we got up this morning, the car thermometer read 63.
Yeah.
I think. So, this looks familiar. Here, through here, this almost looked like the place where we turned around last year. I remember the fins up there sticking off that cliff face. So we'll go on down and see what we can see on down here. It is so quiet, and I was just looking up here. It's like these rocks are like sentinels watching us as we go up through this this little canyon here. And they said that the trail got a little overgrown down here, so we'll go have a look and see how bad it is. If it's not too bad, we might try to bushwhack our way through there. So this is the trail they were talking about that's a little overgrown. We're going to venture down this way, but I just want to look up, show you up this way. Look at this big fin hanging off there of that rock formation. But I've got my trekking pole, and we're going to sort of bounce it along out in front of us and just see what how far this goes. All right, I'm going to record this, and we'll be touching a lot of bushes, brush and stuff here, so we'll need to check for ticks, even though we sprayed ourselves. And I'm just letting my stick bounce out in front of me a little bit and seeing how far we can get back here to the mine. But it goes up this way, it looks like, and then on back this way. So I don't know. I'm following a trail, and we'll see what it leads us to. Still making our way back through here. It looks like it clears a little bit back here. All right, there we go. And just chunks of quartz all over the ground here. I'm gonna give Nancy back her pole here, and I'm just gonna take my hand and quickly wipe off my legs. And I said, it looks like it clears up. Oh, look at the ground here, Nance. Oh, this is just covered. Okay, you hear the crunch? The crunch is from all of this all over the ground here. Oh my goodness. This is beautiful here. It's like I'm walking on ice. And I'm going to turn back here toward Nancy. There's just so much of it. Look over there. And all back up here. I said, it's like you're walking on chunks of ice. There's so many of them here. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful place here with all of this. So we can't be too far from the mine. And I'm looking up here on the hillside, and I'm seeing that little hill right there just covered in crystal. And I think I see what buzzed by Nancy a little bit ago. It looks like there's damselflies in the area. Damselflies or dragonflies, I'm not sure which one, but they're all in this area around here. But let's walk on back a little further, and like I said, this ground is just covered, saturated with them. Let's see what's up this way. I mean, it's like I'm walking through what was a hailstorm. Oh my, look at this. Look at this ground. I don't know if the camera is giving it a proper view of what it is, but my goodness, it is just covered. Like I said, it's like walking on hail. It's what it reminds me of. And the hills up there are just covered in this quartz. Beautiful. And there's that fin up there that I was showing from further on down. Oh my, this is gorgeous here. I don't know if you can see this. This is just a mound of quartz and mica. Look at that. It's like a hailstorm came through here. I know I've said it before, but it does. It's incredible. Large chunks all around here, small bits. There's Nancy standing on top of a mound there. I've never seen anything like this. I'm gonna walk up this way just real quick and see what is up here. And because I think we got off the trail back there, I think. Yeah, so we need to get back on the trail. But so the mine must be back up this way. So that's the way that we're going to head, is back up that way. But this is just a beautiful field here of quartz and mica. Oh, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And it just goes on up that way. I could see more chunks, more pieces on over that way. Absolutely beautiful. Well, we're back on the trail and there's still lots of quartz crystal everywhere. But we're gonna go up this way. And you can look over here and you can see there's some more laying there exposed on the ground. So we shouldn't be too far from the mine, I wouldn't think. But we've never been back up this far. Whoa!
Something bit me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it hurt.
Oh, something got Nancy. It might have been a fly or something got her.
It hurt.
But let me go back and I'm gonna check and see if I see a stinger or anything. So I wonder if that was a piece of mining equipment there, that wood. We're still going back. We should be very close to it. I just wish I knew where the entrance was, but hopefully it's right on this trail. But we're
wow.
Yeah, that's a big chunk there, isn't it? Look at that. We're back pretty far on this this trail here, and still looking for the mine, but my goodness, still coming across huge chunks of quartz and mica. So hopefully very soon we shall see it. I would think this might indicate we're getting close. But we shall see. Oh, by the way, Nancy said that it still stings a little bit, whatever that was that got her, but I didn't see any mark or anything on her. So we'll just keep an eye on it and see what comes of it. There's some big chunks there, but and look at that huge piece there. So, but I don't see the mine. But then this looks like debris that would have come from a mine. I don't know. There might be something back here. We shall see. But we've got some huge chunks here. Some big rocks. Boy, look at the size of this slab here. So we must be close because there's more slabs there. And I see a lot of mica right there on the side. And look, the crystals there. So we must be close.
And this has, somebody carved something.
Yeah, somebody carved something in that.
OA,
Yeah.
something, 24.
But you can see here, there's like foundations here. There's a place here, maybe where a chute of some kind. There's all sorts of quartz around here. There's a big chunk, there's huge chunks of mica right here that Nancy will want, I'm sure. Let me get the camera over there where you can even see it. These pieces right here. Let's see what's back up this way, but it looks like someone at one point was doing something here. And there are, like I said, big pieces of mica and quartz throughout this whole area here. And this rock face back here looks like it's just, I wonder, it looks like there might be an opening over here. Let's go on around and see. But it looks like there might be an opening right back there. Let's have a look. I see big pieces of mica all along here. Oh, look at that vein of mica there. And look here on the ground. Oh my. It's just so shiny. So shiny here. And I don't know if the mine is further back that way. There's a path that goes over there. I wonder if that might be something there. But if you look at this rock facing here, it just shines. It just absolutely shines. And with huge pieces of quartz here. And just chunks and chunks of mica all along here. Oh my goodness, look at it there on the ground. Big pieces. Oh, look at this one. That is just unbelievable, that chunk of mica there. Quartz everywhere. Look at that. Oh, this is beautiful. Beautiful here. Nance, where you at? Come over here. You got to see this. You don't have a jar big enough to collect all of this. Just beautiful, beautiful through here. And I'm going to continue to look around and see what else we can see here. But there is a ton of mica right here. Delicate pieces of mica. And there's a bird somewhere. I don't think they're happy that that we're here. But this is just, oh, look at the sparkle and the shine there in this. This is just incredible. Incredible. Look at all the pieces there. The damselfly there. Lots of those. Oh. Nancy will have to venture over here and check this out. I'm going to explore just a little bit more in the area. But someone's got this area fenced off here. So I can't go over to that. But you can see this facing here, these rocks. That's quartz. Look at this, all this area through here. Look at the beautiful colors around there. Just beautiful, beautiful rocks. And And then Nancy is over there on that opening. And again, you can just see the sparkle in that. So I'm gonna go and see what else is around here. Now there's Nancy, and there's that outcropping. And I'm just gonna walk back this way. This looks like it dead ends back here, but look at this is quartz. This whole area, all of this right here is quartz. Look at that. That is amazing. A vein of quartz that huge. My goodness, that's incredible. And I think that this is sort of the end of the road here. So I'm gonna turn around and then we will grab something to drink and head back over toward the car. But this has been a really, really incredible trail. If you ever take this trail and you get to the spot where it looks like it's overgrown, push through. Well, we're about to wrap it up here at the mine, and it's just so beautiful, so unique, with all the quartz, the mica that's around here, and it's just so quiet right here too. Well, I just had an adventure, and I think Nancy's heart stopped. I was walking along and my left foot slid down and really flexed my new knee. I think the tendons in it just got stretched real good. It feels stiff, but I think it's okay. Nothing's burning or anything like that in it, but it just gave me, I think it gave Nancy a little fright when that happened, but I think it'll be okay. I think I'm okay with it. It's just wasn't expecting that. Expect the unexpected. Nance, what did you think of the Mica Mine?
That's just incredible. I've never seen anything like that before.
So much quartz and so much mica down there. Scoot over this way a little bit. Get on camera here. There you go.
Sorry.
But I'm glad this year we pushed on past the overgrown area to head back to see those fields of crystal and the mine back there, and a little dugout which actually wasn't a cave. So it was quite an adventure. I fell, but my knee feels okay, and I scraped up my shin on my other leg, so I just got all banged up on this one. But it was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, we're almost back. There's the signpost right there. And now we just head uphill, up that way to the parking area. Whatever comes down eventually has to go back up. Well, we made it back. We cheated death once again. There's the car over there, and someone's getting ready to go out with their quad and do a little driving on the trails out here. But looking forward to getting back up here, getting something cold to drink, something to eat, just getting cooled off. It's been a good hike.